I think lots of kids are stressed out because it's still a pandemic, so families and people are still getting sick, and that might affect people emotionally and mentally. I personally missed a lot of learning during the pandemic and online, and I think ENCORE can fill in those gaps to help me now in my current classes, and it can build more support on my learning.
The goal of this program is to close some of the gaps that have been created in English and math due to the pandemic. The Flex lessons have exit tickets that are Google Forms at the end of each lesson. And so at the end of each Flex cycle, we take a look at all of the responses, who is responding and who didn't respond and why didn't they respond. And then, whoever did respond, what they got wrong and what they got right. So then we know, okay, moving forward, we have to work on this skill a little bit more. It's going to take them a little bit more time to understand it.
So we did a little warm-up at the beginning of class to see which kids had a good grasp of adding fractions with unlike denominators, and then just literally did 2 quick questions, and the same kind of misconceptions were coming up over and over again. So we took those students who were just adding the numerator straight across and the denominator straight across and explored the concept with the fraction tiles so that they could see visually, physically, conceptually what's happening when they are adding fractions.
So if a teacher notices that students are working on decomposing and composing numbers to 10, they can go into our math closet, get a kit that works on those structures to 10, and everything would be inside for them.
We wanted our teachers to have instructional materials at their fingertips in real time, turnaround time, whether that afternoon or the next day, to meet the instructional needs of students.
The thing I like about math games is that I get to work on my speaking skills and my math skills.
So one of the ways that we're using ESSER funding here at Providence is we are hosting a brand new program called PES Wellness Leaders. That is comprised of 5th and 6th grade leaders who all applied, and during this group, they come to me once a week and we learn a new SEL topic, 1 topic per month. Then on the 3rd week, after the students have done some learning and activities on their own, they then modify that learning to go and teach a younger buddy class in either kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, or 3rd grade.
We come to lower grades that obviously have not learned these kind of things yet, and we teach them about, what to do if you're really mad or really sad, or maybe a little bit of both.
This month we're talking about growth and fixed mindset. Growth mindset is where you believe you can do anything or you have room to improve. I can't do this yet. You can always add yet to a sentence.
I play a lot of sports, and there's challenges that you don't really get everything first try. So whenever you do something wrong or mess up, you just gotta, think to yourself that you can do better the next try.
So before I was very sad because I couldn't achieve goals, but now I feel like I can work it out and I can achieve it because I'm a lot more patient and I will learn to take my time.
Sometimes I have a little trouble in subjects and I'm just I can't do this. But then I remember what I've been learning this past month, and I'm just I can't do this yet, and it's just inspired me to keep on going and to keep on getting better.
Making sure that my kids are not only physically healthy, but mentally and socially healthy as well is my favorite part of teaching.
Mindful Monday is where you can take a moment from your day and just breathe and relax and take all the worries and all the bad things of the day away.
So we are trying to create a system of sustainability and accessibility so that these grounding techniques are available to our students any time of day, or they're also available at home. And so that we are making sure we're building the bridge between our communities and our families and our students here so that our students and our families have complete access to all of these wellness techniques.